Hello and welcome to another episode of American Dream TV. I'm Troy Hansford, your host. Today we're going to spend some time out in Southeast Aurora, zip code 80016, where we found it's a very health-minded community. So I wanted to come out and what are our options to be able to take care of our mind and our body out here. So our first stop is going to be Stretch Lab, where they'll come in and they'll really help with your mobility and keeping you fit. Okay, we're here at Stretch Lab. Let's go in and meet with the owner, Katie Murphy, and see what it's like to get a stretch. Katie, thanks for having us in today. Really want to kind of find out, as you know, I was one of the original clients here, and so kind of what made me want to come in and talk to you today a little bit more about your business and what they do there. So kind of tell me, when you decided to open up a stretch lab, what made you decide you want to do that?
Yeah, well, first off, thank you for coming into our studio. We have a great space, and also thank you for being a founding member. It really means a lot to us to have people who helped us get started and that continue to see the benefits of Stretch Lab and stretching. So I chose to enter into the Stretch Lab world because I felt in my personal life, mobility and flexibility was very important. And as I saw my parents and other family members aging, one of the keys to longevity is mobility, flexibility, being able to move. The style of stretching we do is called PNF, is the acronym. It stands for proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. And what the goal is that we can go hold those stretches a little bit longer. We're going a little bit deeper, and we're trying to help your body open up and release. And after coming week after week, your body will just naturally get used to it. Repetition is key for anything, including stretching. And so we do give some homework at the end of the stretch of how you can link together that next stretch. But after a few months, you can really start to feel your body opening up and feel better. And that's really, that longevity is key for all of us. We opened up a second studio in Littleton. We're on the southwest side of the Denver metro area in the Littleton. We opened about a year and a half ago. We had such a great response to this location. Mobility and stretching is becoming more and more of a common language in our world because it just highlights the importance of our health, the well-being, mentally and physically.
Sure. Okay, we're at Anytime Fitness. It's a unique club you can access, just like in the name that says anytime, night or day, whenever it's convenient for you. You get your own personal key fob, and I have one because I'm a member. So come on in, we're going to meet the owner, Michael, and see what the club has to offer. Okay, Michael, thanks for having us in today.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, I know you're the owner of Anytime Fitness. As you know, I've been coming here long. I was one of the original people after you guys opened up.
Absolutely.
And in fact, you've got more than one gym now.
Yeah. We're growing. We're at 4 locations now. We've got 3 here in Colorado and then 1 in Utah.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
Very good. So tell me, what made you wake up one day and say, hey, I want to open up an Anytime Fitness? How'd that come to?
I actually came from the financial industry. So I was in the financial industry for a decade. I was a member of an Anytime Fitness in Indiana. I'm born and raised here, but my dad and I are close. He's my mentor, he's my everything, and him and I have always wanted to do something together. This gym was the first one that we purchased. This was an existing club, and the owner was looking to sell, and we jumped on it. One of the biggest differentiators of Anytime Fitness is that we're not a big box gym, right? We are the largest fitness franchise in the world. So we've got 5,000 locations worldwide. We're now in over 39 countries. We're on all 7 continents, which is interesting. But that doesn't mean that just because we have so many locations, we're not that big box, right? So we only average 7 to 8 people per hour on a 24-hour basis. So we have less crowds. You're not going to be fighting and elbowing people for free weight space. Our motto here is Coach, Care, Connect. So it's more of a community. My wife always makes fun of me. I say we're the Cheers without the beers. Yeah. Everybody knows your name. So you have that community feel when you come in. You have everything here. You've got strength, you've got cardio, you've got personal training, you've got small group training. You get to know all of the members on a different level than you would at, let's say, a big box gym.
Sure. Well, gosh, thanks so much for spending time with us today.
Absolutely, man.
Really enjoyed getting to hear your story, and look forward to continuing to be a member.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You bet.
Thanks so much for spending time with us today. I'm Troy Hansford, your host. It's been a wonderful journey learning what kind of options we have for fitness in Southeast Aurora, and we look forward to seeing you next time on an episode of American Dream TV.